The world is heating up fast. U.S. warships are moving through the Middle East. Oil prices are shaking global markets. And somehow, the White House is preparing for a UFC mega event worth millions. Tonight, we break down the biggest stories exploding across America and the world. And trust me, the final story shocked everyone. The biggest global headline right now is the rising tension between the United States and Iran. Reports say U.S. naval forces have increased operations near the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important oil routes on Earth. Military drones, fast attack boats, and surveillance aircraft are now being heavily monitored in the region. Why does this matter? Because nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes through this narrow waterway. And every time tensions rise there, global markets panic. Experts warn that even a small military mistake could trigger massive consequences for fuel prices, shipping routes, and international trade. Countries across Europe and Asia are now watching closely as diplomacy struggles to calm the situation. Social media users are already calling this one of the most dangerous geopolitical moments of 2026. Meanwhile, in one of the strangest and most viral stories of the year, Donald Trump has announced a massive UFC event planned at the White House. Yes, an actual UFC megacard connected to the White House grounds. The event, rumored to be called Freedom 250, instantly exploded online after reports revealed custom championship belts, celebrity guests, and VIP packages costing over $1 million. Fans are calling it the craziest crossover between politics and sports ever. And honestly, they might be right. Videos and leaked images tied to the event are already dominating TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and X. Some people love the idea. Others say it turns politics into entertainment. But one thing is certain, the entire world is watching. Now let's move into the UFC story everyone is talking about. UFC 328. Khamzat Chimaev versus Strickland. This fight has become pure chaos online. The press conference turned into a verbal war as both fighters exchanged brutal insults in front of thousands of screaming fans. Chimaev remains undefeated and looks unstoppable heading into the fight. But Strickland says he's ready to expose the hype and shock the MMA world. Fans are divided. Some believe Chimaev will dominate. Others think Strickland's pressure and experience could create the upset of the year. Either way, this is easily one of the most anticipated UFC fights of 2026. And now for the story sending UFC fans into absolute meltdown. Conor McGregor might finally return. After years away from the octagon, UFC President Dana White recently hinted that McGregor's comeback is getting close. That single statement immediately went viral worldwide. Fans flooded social media with theories, predictions, and possible opponents. Some reports suggest McGregor could appear at UFC 329. Others believe he may even be connected to the rumored White House UFC event. Whether you love him or hate him, Conor McGregor still controls headlines like almost nobody else in combat sports. And if he truly returns, the internet may explode. While sports dominate headlines, the global economy is facing growing pressure. Oil prices remain unstable due to Middle East tensions. Shipping companies fear possible disruptions in international trade routes. And economists warn that another major escalation could increase inflation worldwide. Meanwhile, airline companies and travel industries are already feeling nervous. Some analysts say the world is entering one of the most unpredictable economic periods since the early 2020s. For everyday people, that could mean higher fuel prices, more expensive goods, and financial uncertainty in the months ahead. What do you think about these stories? Will US-Iran tensions get worse? Who wins, Chimaev or Strickland? And should the White House really host a UFC event?